So when you're working with lists and numbers, especially when you're doing, data science, data analysis, sometimes you need to know how many things are in a list, or how many things are in a string, or any, bunch of numbers. How many different things are in that bunch of numbers, and you can use something called len. It's also a good way to check that things are as they're supposed to be. So if you have, for example, a unique identification number for something, and it has 5 characters, and it should always have 5 characters. Using this will, quickly be able to check, say, an external spreadsheet, for example, just to see if all of the IDs have got the, correct number of characters. And if they haven't, then obviously you might have a problem with your data set that needs to be cleaned. So how does it work? Okay, so it basically checks the number of things that exist in a list. So let's, for example, create a simple list with square brackets. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some colors. All right, so I've got red, then green. Okay, then, I don't know, let's have another color, blue. Okay, and then orange. Okay, so got a list of different colors stored in a variable that I've called colors. So what I want to do now then is check the length of that. So I'm going to create another variable. I'm going to call it L, and I'm going to look for the length, which is just len, of colors. Okay, now if I print that, it should basically tell me how many things in that list. Okay, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, correct. Let's add another one. Okay, so another color, P U R for purple. Okay, run it. Tells me I've got 5. So in this example, when there's only 4 or 5, you can obviously just count these by looking at them. But when you're in a spreadsheet, which has got potentially tens of thousands of rows of information, you're not going to be able to do that by counting them manually. It's going to just take too long. It's not productive. It's not very practical. So this is a nice, easy, simple way of just checking, how many things are actually in that list.